So Iran gets a solid reason to say that the US is fueling these protests. Not only is Washington helping Iranians defy a ban, it is also professing support to protesters. US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo went on record to back them. The questions then are these. What is America's plan here? Is it going for the broke? If yes, then why? Does Washington want a regime change in Iran? This report explores.
What caused the current wave of unrest in Iran? Internal reasons. Number 1, rise in fuel prices. Number 2, economic distress. Number 3, falling currency, rial, and collapse in oil production. External reasons, the United States of America and Israel. Iran has a tried and tested blueprint to counter anti-government protests. Blame it on the anti-Iran elements and launch a ruthless crackdown. This strategy worked in the past, but this time the US is openly backing the protesters.
The Islamic Republic must cease violence against its own people.
The Trump administration wants to seize this opportunity to pile the pressure on Tehran.
The right amount of uranium enrichment for the world's largest state sponsor of terror is 0.
What does the United States want from Iran? Washington surely sees Iran as a threat to its interests in the region. But Iran retains its considerable influence. It is the pivot in the Shiite Arab politics. Plus, Tehran is an existential threat to Israel. It arms Palestinian factions in West Bank. Iran also retains complete tacit control in Lebanon. It backs the Hezbollah in Lebanon. From 45,000 rockets in 2017, the Hezbollah now has 130,000 rockets and missiles that can target Israel. The US and Israel view Hezbollah as a terrorist outfit. That's problem number 1. The second is Iraq. The US is alarmed by the influence that Iran holds on Baghdad. America's puppet regime in Iraq is under pressure from Iranian political forces. So the US made an economic strike, broke the back of the Iranian economy with sanctions. The impact is drastic. Iran's oil production has reduced by nearly half in the last 12 months. Inflation has risen, economy has slowed down. Cheap fuel, once deemed as a birthright in Iran, is now a thing of the past. But Tehran is trying to downplay the protest and demonize the protesters.
In no city and no gathering, people joined the rioters, the supporters and destroyers. They were just a few and they remained few.
Iran curtailed similar protests with an iron hand in 2009 and 2017. But this time it's different. In the last few weeks, protests have toppled 2 governments in the neighborhood, Lebanon and Iraq. Bureau Report, Wion, World is One.